So this is what I'm bringing to the hospital. This is my bag. She's already packed. This is the Baez Weekender bag. Robert convinced me to buy it. At first, I wasn't gonna buy a hospital bag anymore because I was over it. I was like, let's just take one of our suitcases, that'll work. And he was like, no, that's not cute. Like, and I was like, why do you care? But he said that I should get it, so I got it. So first, I have all my toiletries in here. Pretty much just deodorant, Aquaphor. I use the micellar water to clean my face and my reusable pads. So that'll be like my face cleanser while I'm there. And then I have body wash, my favorite. Y'all, this is the best lip balm ever, okay? I have it in here because I want it at the hospital. So I'm like dying here at home using like this other lip balm that I bought from Sephora that sucks. But I don't want to take this out of my bag because I'd rather have it for sure at the hospital. But yeah, I just have like basic, you know, to get my body clean, get my face clean, and that's it. My hair is going to be in braids, so we don't have to worry about anything for my hair. So that is basic toiletries that I have in here. This is my little toiletry bag. But then we have the postpartum care. So Robert and I watched a video of like postpartum, and he bought all the things that the girl mentioned in the video for me. So that is what I'm bringing to the hospital. I'm bringing like one of each thing because I know that the hospital will give you stuff too. So I didn't want to overpack and bring all this stuff that I would end up getting from the hospital anyways, you know. So I packed one of these, which is like the Freedom Mom instant ice packs. So apparently these are good for like if you tore or if you're swollen down there, because I plan to have a vaginal birth. So these will be helpful for me to like heal down there, and you just kind of like crack them and then they could go super cold or whatever, and then you put them in your underwear. I might pack one more, but I just didn't want to overpack. So yeah, I have one of these, and then I have the perineal cooling pad liners, and this is also, which it has witch hazel in it, and this is also supposed to go in the pad liner. Also for postpartum, I have the Peri bottle. So the kit that he bought, it was a postpartum kit, and it came with all this stuff. So this is for me to like whenever I go pee or whatever. When you go pee, it's supposed to like help, because when you pee after you have birth, after you give birth, it burns a little bit. So you're supposed to put water in here, and it's supposed to help like dilute your urine so it doesn't burn so much. I also bought this belly wrap, just because it's not for like trying to snatch back or anything like that, but I bought it because they say like after you give birth you feel like really loose and like all over the place down there, like everything's just hanging and it doesn't feel really comfortable. You really want to feel supported, so this is supposed to help me feel supported after. So yeah, I got this, and then I also bought the extender just in case this doesn't fit me. I think this is a size medium. This is a medium, and so I got the extender just in case it will be too small for me postpartum that first day. Postpartum underwear that has the pad in it because you're gonna be bleeding a lot and stuff like that. So I got postpartum underwear, or what is it called? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. but it's the Always brand. I'll like put the logo and stuff. But then Freedom Mom also has their own boy shorts. So I'll probably be layering these because this doesn't have a pad in it. It's just shorts. It's just mesh shorts. So like I'll probably like do all the pad stuff and then put these shorts on. And then because I like to be like really secure when I'm like you know, when you're on your period, you kind of like layer up. You might wear an extra pair of shorts or whatever, because I have like a really, not a big fear, but like I hated in middle school when I had to keep checking myself like to make sure I didn't bleed or whatever. So I always wear extra layers. So I brought a pair of regular biker shorts just to hold everything together if I'm gonna have to be putting all this stuff on. So yeah, that is my down there care. So I have the ice pack, the cooling wipes, the Perry bottle, the diapers, the Freedom Mom shorts, and then some black shorts to secure it all. The reason why I'm not packing or bringing like Tux, hemorrhoid cream or whatever, Dermablast, like all that stuff, is because I've been told that you get all of that stuff at the hospital. So I'm just gonna see what the hospital gives me. If I get to the hospital and they're not giving me nothing, I'll just do like an Amazon order or a Target pickup or whatever. But I just didn't want to buy all this stuff and then I get it from the hospital and then I have it all at home and I don't get to use it or don't need it. So next I have my clothes. So I didn't want to pack a lot of clothes, like I said, because I know you're only there for like the day. So I just packed like an oversized shirt and shorts, just in case I'm like, that's just all I'm feeling. I got that. And then I have this gown that opens up in the front for me to be able to breastfeed, because I am planning on breastfeeding. So this is the gown I'm planning to put on when I get to the hospital. I also ordered a gown that opens up in the back, but it's ugly. It's like red and it got flowers on it. I feel like a grandma. So I'm just gonna bring this one. And everything I'm bringing is pretty much black. And then I just have this tank top and pants and robe. It's like a set that I got off Amazon that I love. So this will probably be like my, not going home outfit, but yeah, this is probably what I'll go home in. So I pretty much just have two outfits in a gown. And then I have one nursing bra, because I plan on nursing, and some no-slip socks, because I was gonna bring house shoes, but I like all of my house shoes, and I don't know how I feel about taking my house shoes to the hospital. It's like coronavirus. Like, I know it's not gonna be coronavirus in my room, but it's just hospital. It's just, I don't want to bring too much from there back that like can't be washed. I mean, I know I could wash my house shoes, but it's just like, is it really worth it? And then I'm bringing my own face towel, just because I don't know what they towels feel like. Okay, so that is all of my clothes, toiletries, and vaginal care. So now we have baby's clothes that I packed in here. So for her, I just packed a couple of diapers. The only reason I packed some diapers is because I've been told that sometimes hospitals only have size 1 diapers, and so if your baby's like newborn size, it could be too big and they could be like pooping through them or like spillage or whatever. So I bought a few newborn just in case. And then I got her 4 outfits, 2 short sleeve and 2 long sleeve, and then I got 2 newborn and 2 0 to 3 months, because I don't know how long she's gonna be, how big she's gonna be. So I didn't want to bring all newborn and then she can't fit it, because we have a tall dad here, and I feel like she's gonna be long, and sometimes the newborn clothes be too tight on the long babies. And then I have bows to match her outfit, and then I have a muslin little blanket. Oh, and one pair of socks. So that's all I have for her. Also, I do have my nipple butter, and this also goes with my Toiletries, which is my toothbrush, and my face lotion. So underneath, hopefully I can finish this before my camera dies, but underneath this bag there is a part for your shoes, but here I put my shower shoes, my heating pad, because they say I watched a bunch of hospital bag videos, and I watched what people wish they would have brought that they didn't, and a lot of people said a heating pad. So I grabbed our heating pad. I have a portable fan because I hate being hot, and I heard that you get hot, and so it's pretty strong. You can hear it, and it has a light on it. So yeah, this fan will eventually go with my baby on her car seat, or when we go on long walks. This will be her fan, but I'm gonna use it while in labor. And then this is our little portable speaker, and then we have 6-foot cords for our phones. And then that's pretty much, oh, and then I have these combs, and I bet you're wondering, like, why do you have combs if your hair is going to be braided? So I actually have these combs for like a labor technique. When I'm trying to get through pain, you like squeeze the combs, and it like tricks your brain to focus on like the pain that you're putting on your hands from the combs rather than here. So it kind of like triggers your nerves to go somewhere else before it goes here, so you're not fully focused on the pain down there. So I'm gonna try this trick because I watched a girl in labor and she did it, and she said she would never go through labor without her combs again. Oh, and then I'm bringing this robe, I think, too. I haven't decided yet though. But that's pretty much everything that's going in my bag. The last thing that I'm bringing is this nursing pillow for when I nursed my baby. And I'm bringing pineapple juice because it's supposed to help with your swelling. The antioxidants of pineapple juice is supposed to help with swelling. And then we're also packing some snacks to go in the bag as well. But that's pretty much everything I'm bringing and baby, and it's all going in this one bag. I didn't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff because I know I'm only hopefully gonna be at the hospital for like 1 or 2 days. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm about to get up and make us some smoothies and get our day started so we can get to this store and back home. If you have any questions, I'll try to link everything below, and I'll try to make it quick and easily accessible for you guys to shop. I'll try to make it easily accessible for you guys to shop what I